Hey everybody, this video brings us out to Limerick, Pennsylvania. And the reason why we're in Limerick, Pennsylvania today at the Limerick Elementary School actually has nothing to do with the elementary school whatsoever. The reason why we're out here today is because I figured I would just pull over and talk to you guys about something crazy that's happening right now here in Pennsylvania, in New York, in Ohio, through the Midwest, because right now here in the great United States of America, we've got some smoke issues. However, we don't have it nearly as bad as those up in Canada. Right now, up in Canada, there's a huge issue with wildfires. They're having their worst wildfire season in a very, very long time. I believe it was 414 wildfires are currently underway. The last time I read some statistics, 414 wildfires happening right now in Canada. That's insane. That's a lot of wildfires, and many of them are burning out of control. They're just burning wild right now. They're not under control. Pretty crazy, pretty insane. I send my thoughts out to all those in Canada going through this right now, because that's nuts. If you live there or you have loved ones there, friends, family, hopefully you and they are doing okay and handling the craziness that is the horrible wildfire season you're having up there. We're having a slight drought here in the United States as well. I believe there's some wildfires going on in New Jersey, I read as well. So pretty crazy, pretty insane. But the reason why I wanted to do this video today is to talk about and document what's going on here in Pennsylvania, because right now it's kind of crazy. You might notice behind me, it looks rather hazy. If you can see that in the camera, I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up very well, but right now everything is quite hazy. Looks like the fog is rolling in, but that's not fog. That is wildfire smoke. We're actually getting smoke from Canada coming down here into Pennsylvania, into the United States. It's pretty crazy. I'm in southeastern Pennsylvania. I'm a good ways away from Canada. Canada is a very, very far ways away, and yet we're getting smoke from Canada coming down here into Pennsylvania. I believe it's coming through New York, through Pennsylvania, down through Ohio, and then sort of down and kind of takes a turn to like the left or whatever and goes out to the Midwest. Pretty crazy that so much of the United States is actually being affected by those wildfires and the way the kind of jet streams sort of go. It's actually bringing the smoke from Canada down into the United States, which is kind of crazy. So again, we don't have it nearly as bad as those in Canada, dealing with the actual fires themselves, dealing with the smoke themselves, but still we've got this whole smoke issue going on right now. There's all kinds of reports and sort of warnings and whatnot going out, warning everybody of the low quality of air, because from what I was reading, this is not good to be breathing in. Getting these smoke particles into your lungs apparently is very, very bad. It's not a good thing. I actually looked into possibly wearing a mask. I thought, ooh, maybe time to get my old COVID masks out and start wearing them to not breathe in all the smoke. But apparently, from what I was reading, that's not going to make a difference. You have to have one of those like N95 masks or an actual respirator to prevent the smoke from getting into your lungs. Apparently, the smoke particles are so tiny, they're so fine, that just a regular kind of cloth mask will not make any difference whatsoever. Even a surgical mask will not make any difference whatsoever. The particles will go straight through that and down into your lungs, which is pretty crazy. It could have side effects and issues later on in your life from breathing this in. With that being said, I'm out here doing a video for you guys. Probably not the smartest idea I've ever had in my entire life. I actually have friends who currently cannot go outside because they have breathing issues. They have asthma or other issues like that. And because of that, they actually cannot go outside. They're stuck in their homes right now because this would actually make them not breathe very well. My son actually has mild asthma, so we're kind of keeping an eye on him, making sure he's okay. He's been doing fine right now. I think his nostrils are kind of like inflamed. I've actually had a headache all day long because of the smoke. I've just been breathing it in all day. I've been out all day. I probably should have stayed in my house, but I've been out all day, breathing in all this smoke. Because of that, I've had like a massive headache all day long. It's not good. It's not good to be breathing this smoke in at all. So unfortunately, we're stuck with that. We're stuck with it for a while until the fires are put out, or until the jet stream changes direction, or apparently until we get some thunderstorms. I heard some rumors of thunderstorms possibly rolling in over the next couple of days, and that should help with the smoke. It'll clear out the smoke a little bit. But look at the sun there. Look at that red dot right there in the center of your screen. That is the sun. I'm actually staring at it right now. Probably not a good idea. I'm going to stop looking at it through my eyes and look at it through the viewfinder, because I'm probably still going to go blind. But It's crazy. It's just this red dot in the sky. It's been like that all day long because the sky is this kind of gray, sort of orange thing. Again, I think it looks kind of gray in the actual camera, but all day long it's been kind of this weird sort of orange glow sort of thing going on. The sun's actually starting to set now, so the orange glow is a little bit not as crazy as it was. It's gone away a little bit, but all day long it's been this weird sort of orange glow. It looked like a nuclear holocaust or something like that outside. It's been kind of crazy all day long. This actually started last night. Last night I came outside, got into my car, went to go get some food, and I realized, I'm like, wow, it smells like smoke. What is going on? It smells like smoke. It was all kind of foggy and hazy. I could actually see this smoke, and I thought, okay, somebody's probably just burning something in their fireplace. That's probably what's happening because the town I live in actually does not allow you to have burn barrels. It does not allow you to burn leaves or sticks or anything like that in your lawn. We have houses that are too close together. It's a fire hazard, so we can't actually do that. But I figured, okay, somebody's probably just burning something in their fireplace. They probably have a fire going. And then it hit me. I'm like, wait, it's way too warm for a fire. Who would have a fire in their fireplace right now? It's the end of spring. It's almost summer. It's very warm outside. No need for a fire in your fireplace. So I had no idea what was going on. I had a lot of people leaving comments on social media. A lot of people going, oh, what's going on? Is there a house on fire? Is there a building on fire? Where's the fire at? Everybody was kind of freaking out, thinking something was burning nearby, and that was not the case. After doing a little bit of Google researching, turns out what's on fire is Canada at the moment, which again is not a good thing. Again, sending my thoughts out to all those in Canada. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're actually in Canada or you have loved ones in Canada or friends and family in Canada, leave a comment down below. I want to hear how you guys are doing, how your friends and family are doing. Let me know how that's going for you guys. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully the fire is not a big issue for you at the moment. I'm not really complaining about the smoke. I mean, I can deal with a little smoke, breathing it in. It is what it is. It's not good, but I can deal with that. I'd rather that than the actual fires themselves. But I actually got a text message, a warning message, if you will, from my county. They actually text everybody in the county warning us about the issues with the air and the poor air quality. And I actually thought it was kind of a spam thing at first. I was like, I'm not gonna click on this. What is this? Why am I getting some random message from some company or something like that, or supposedly from my county or whatever? It seemed a little shady. Wasn't gonna click on that. And then after doing some research and finding out, oh, apparently this is smoke from the wildfires in Canada, I did eventually click on the link, and sure enough, it took me to a link telling us what's going on, what's happening, telling you not to breathe this in, telling you probably a good idea to maybe not go outside a ton at the moment. Again, I've been outside all day, not smart. And also warning you, if you have breathing issues, if you're older, or you have a young child, or you have asthma, or you have some kind of other breathing issues, probably not a good idea to be breathing this in at the moment. So like I said, my son has mild asthma, so we're keeping an eye on him, making sure he's okay. He's been doing fine. I know a lot of schools in New York actually canceled outside recess because it's so crazy, ridiculously smoky there. It's very smoky here, as you guys can probably tell. It's very smoky here. Maybe you guys can tell. Again, I don't know if it's actually showing up in the camera, but I assure you it's very, very, very smoky here. I'm literally walking through smoke right now. It smells like a campfire out here. If you've ever been camping, you know what that scent is like. It feels like I'm at a campsite right now, walking through campfires. My clothes that I've been wearing all day smell like campfire. It smells like burning outside. That's what it smells like outside right now. So they've been apparently closing down recesses in New York because it's really, really nasty there with the smoke. I didn't ask my son. I don't think they closed recess down here in Pennsylvania. I'll have to ask him if they did that or not. I think he had recess. I think he would have told me had they not had it. But again, pretty crazy, pretty insane. Okay, look at that sun up there. Look at that. That is nuts. Just a red dot in the sky. Doesn't even look like a sun. My son actually saw that and said, "Daddy, what's the red dot in the sky?" And I had to explain to him, that's the sun at the moment. It's so smoky in the air that it's blocking out the sun. Just a red dot is all that's forming at the moment. Pretty crazy. Anyway, so leave comments down below. Let me know how you're dealing with all this smoke. If your state is getting a lot of smoke. If it's an issue for you and your state, if you live in Pennsylvania or Ohio or New York or any other state that's getting hit with this, or apparently the Midwest, again, it's doing this kind of weird like L shape, like backwards L shape thing going out into the Midwest from maps I've seen of where the smoke is traveling. So if you're in any of those states dealing with the smoke, leave a comment down below. If you're in a place like New York that's really getting hit hard with the smoke, definitely leave a comment when I hear how you guys are doing. And also, if you're in Canada or you know somebody in Canada who's dealing with this, also be sure to leave a comment when I hear how you're dealing. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully the fire is not an issue for you and your family and your loved ones and your friends. Hopefully you guys are doing okay and you're all safe and you're all sound, and hopefully the fires are under control soon. We're going through a bit of a drought. Again, we're going through a drought here in Pennsylvania, in the United States. I know you guys are going through it in Canada, and that's not good for wildfires. I heard, like I said, there are some going on in New Jersey at the moment as well. So wildfires are just kind of popping up everywhere at the moment due to the horribleness that is the drought we're going through. I mean, look at the grass here. The grass is all turning brown everywhere due to the fact that we are going through a drought. But again, I don't know if you guys can tell, but just look at that. You kind of see down the road. It gets very, very hazy. The further down you look, the hazier it gets due to the craziness that is all the smoke that's in the air right now. Like I said, feels like I'm walking through, breaking my ankle, feels like I'm walking through a campsite right now. Like when I go camping, when I take Vandenball to a campsite, this is what I expect. You go to a campsite late at night, everybody has fires going, there's a thick, a thick cloud of smoke or whatever going through the air because 25,000 people all have their campfires going all at the same time. That's what it feels like right now. It just feels like I'm at a campsite, but it's not. This is the entire state right now going through this. The entire state feels like a campsite. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty intense. And again, the weird orange glow we've had going on all day long in the sky has been kind of weird. It's a little nuts. I've seen a lot of people post photos of it and then comparing it to like nuclear holocaust movies or like post-apocalyptic movies and stuff like that, where they're showing the sky and it's all glowing red, and they actually post a picture of what the sky actually looks like and it's glowing red and glowing orange. It's pretty crazy. Look at this ram over here. This is part of the school district's mascot. The school district here, their mascot is the ram. It's pretty awesome. That's pretty cool. I wonder if all the schools have these. I have no idea. I would assume they do. That's actually pretty neat. But all right, guys, I'm gonna let you go. Just wanted to do this video quick, talking to you guys about the craziness that is the wildfires in Canada and the smoke here in Pennsylvania, and the fact that all day long I've been breathing this in. I now have a massive headache because of it, and it's not getting any better. It seems to be getting worse. I hear this could be sticking around for a while, which doesn't have me excited. Hopefully I get used to it. Hopefully the headache goes away. We'll see. I'm hoping. Again, look at the sun. You can't even like see it anymore. It's getting more and more foggy, or not foggy, more and more smoky. The sun is just disappearing completely. And I don't mean just because it's going down behind the horizon. I mean it's disappearing. Just that little tiny red dot there in the distance. Barely even looks like a sun. Looks like a balloon or something. Just happens to be going through the sky. Pretty crazy. The smoke is literally blocking out the sun here in Pennsylvania. But all right, guys, again, I'm gonna let you go. So like I said, leave comments down below. Let me know how you're dealing with all this. If the smoke is an issue for you, do you have asthma? Do you have breathing issues? Are you older? Are you younger? Is it a problem for you? And if you do live in a state where it's pretty crazy and pretty smoky, leave a comment. Again, let me know how you're dealing with that. And if you happen to live in Canada, let me know how you're doing. I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Hope you are safe. Hope everything's good with you. Hope the fire is not affecting you very much. But all right, I'm gonna go home, lock myself, I don't know, in the house somewhere where I have air conditioning with a filter, and hopefully I can get away from this horrible smell of smoke that I've been breathing in all day, and that has been giving me a massive headache all day long. But all right, guys, with that, like I said, I'm gonna let you go. So as always, thank you all so much for checking out this video. Be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check down below for links to Patreon. If you guys do become a patron, I will send you a postcard every single month from the road. Also check down below for a link to Spreadshirt, where you can grab yourself retro rest stop t-shirts. Proceeds both from the Spreadshirt and from Patreon do good help supporting the show and keeping the show going. So I really do appreciate it, guys. Again, Pennsylvania right now, This is what it looks like. A foggy campsite. Pretty intense. At least the sky is not nearly as orange as it was earlier. It doesn't really look all that orange I'm seeing through the camera. Maybe it does. Maybe I'll watch this video back and it'll look orange. It still looks orange to me. But it was literally glowing orange earlier today, which is pretty nuts. But due to the fact of the sun setting, the crazy orange nuclear holocaust sky is starting to go away. But I'm sure it'll be back bright and orange tomorrow morning. Oh boy, I cannot wait. All right, guys, like I said, check down below for all the different links. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. And if you do hit that subscribe button or you are subscribed, then I will see you in tomorrow's video. But we have to do a hashtag. What should today's hashtag be? Let's do hashtag G, it's smoky. G-E-E, it's smoky. That's what I want you guys to leave down below in a hashtag. Crazy. Again, look at the sun. That is nuts. I honestly can barely even see it. I can see it through the viewfinder a lot better than I can even see it with my own eyes. It's actually brighter through the viewfinder than it is with my own eyes. Nuts. All right, guys. So like I said, comments down below. Let me know how you're dealing with all of this. Hopefully, you're safe and sound. But all right, I'll see you guys next video. Thanks for watching. Like I said, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.